Hi, Amanda here, today I want to show you my capsule wardrobe for spring. This is based on the style inspiration that I've done for spring 2024, and I'm just going to talk you through the pieces that I've got and why I chose them. So first of all, I've got this coat, so we all need a coat in the spring. You never know what weather we're going to get. This one does have a hood, and I've had this for a while, but obviously it's perfect for the current trend because it's got this wonderful rose print design on it. And also, if you look at the lining, look at that. I almost feel like I want to wear it inside out because it's so gorgeous on the inside as well as the outside. So that's my coat. Next, I've got a jacket. This is one of my favourite styles. This is the Kettlewell Chloe jacket. I've got quite a few of these. See, I'm wearing my green one today. This is the Sangria one, and this is because there's quite a lot of red in the current colours for this season. So I've chosen this. It's a slightly raspberry-ish red, and obviously the fashion is more for a fiery, warm red, but as I'm a winter and that wouldn't suit me, I've gone for a cooler red. So that's why I've picked this particular Chloe jacket in this colour. Next I've got a blazer. Now in the capsule wardrobes that I've done in the style inspiration, I've got a jacket and a cardigan, but I just realised I don't really have any cardigans. So I've cheated and I've gone for two jackets instead, but obviously you can swap it to suit yourself. Yeah, the only cardigans I've got are the Kettlewell short cascades, and I don't feel that's quite right for this wardrobe for this time of year. They'll probably come out more when it's a bit warmer in the summer months. So this is just a plain black blazer. This is from Whistles, a jersey blazer. I do like a jersey blazer because if I wear, like the fashion is for a masculine blazer, but if I wear something very structured and masculine and oversized, I look a bit like I'm wearing a cardboard box. So that's why I've gone for this one, which is a bit softer. It did have shoulder pads in, but I've taken them out because I've got quite small shoulders and it just makes me look, well, like I'm wearing a cardboard box. It makes me look a bit like the honey monster if I wear shoulder pads. So I've removed them, but it's quite a nice basic jacket, and I can dress that up with a brooch. In winter I often wear it with a fur collar on it, so it's quite a versatile piece, that. Plus black is obviously one of the dark neutrals for winters this season. Next I've got this dress. It's a bit like my skirt, isn't it? It's like a slightly different scale pattern. This has a asymmetric hemline, which is a trend. It's got a mixture of patterns. It's got a bit of geometric in it, a bit of animal print, and a bit of floral, so it's a bit of a patchwork. The patchwork look was a trend from last year, but it's still, you know, I'm still carrying it through because I think, you know, it's a nice dress and I think it will work really well for this spring. It's got 3/4 sleeves, so you know that's versatile for different temperatures, and it's going to look great with either of my jackets. So I've got that dress. This was from Joe Brown's, by the way. Next I've got a very simple bright blue jumper. So the blue is, oh, got a bit of fluff on it. This sort of bright cobalt, electric, royal blue, those sort of shades are very in at the moment. So it's got a simple soft sweater. Some of the romantic ones have balloon sleeves, but I find that because I've got quite a big bust and I'm quite small, the balloon sleeves aren't very flattering on me. So I've just gone for a very simple one. It's just got a round neckline, but again, I can dress that up with accessories, necklaces, scarves. So it's quite, again, a nice versatile piece, and in a great colour. Then for one of my tops, I've gone for this polka dot top from So Sander. Again, it's one of these on-trend blue shades with the white polka dots, which makes it nice and fun and fresh for spring. It's got a sort of gathered ruched neckline. So things with gathers and ruching are on trend at the moment, and this style quite suits me because it sort of differentiates the bust from the waist, whereas if you have a big bust, if you wear things that go straight down, it can sort of make you look twice the size. So I quite like the fact that this is fitted in the body with plenty of room for the bust. And the polka dot pattern, things like polka dots and stripes can work quite well with other patterns. Because they don't kind of fight with other patterns. So that's for the reason I didn't really want to go for a plain top. I nearly put a plain black top in, but I thought that's going to be a bit heavy and boring for spring. So that's why I've gone for the polka dot. And you'll see when I put the outfits together, it does work with some of the other patterns as well. So that's why I've gone for that one. Next, I've got this sheer blouse from Zara. I probably will I will add another piece as in a camisole to wear under it because it is very see-through. But sheer is very in at the moment, sheer blouses and tops. And again, the polka dot pattern will go with other patterns quite easily. And you can almost wear it as a little cardigan because it's got these ties down the front. And that's another reason it probably needs a cami underneath it. So I'll probably just wear a plain black cami. But it's lovely with the sheer fabric, which is nice and light and floaty. Then for my skirt, full skirts are in. I can't wear a sort of 50s style circle skirt because I don't have a waist, but this has quite a lot of fullness in it, but it's more draping. So I've put this one in. It's got quite a lot of the fashion colours in. Because there's no pink or purple in the colours that we've picked out for this season, but I've cheated and added my pink and purple in this pattern. But it's got the yellow. I find yellow quite a difficult colour to wear, but once it's in a pattern like this, I think it just adds a nice springy splash to what's otherwise a very wintry colourway. But I think the yellow is very close to our winter acid yellow, so I can get away with that. But it's got the bright blues and then the black background, because black, black being one of the main neutrals. So I think that's going to be a really useful one. This is from Jo Brown's. It did have it was actually a dip hem skirt, but it was a bit long for me, being only 5'1" and a bit. So I have levelled it off. So now it's more just like a tiered skirt, but that's fine. That's me altering things to suit me. And speaking of which, these are one of the few new things I've bought. These are things I've already had in my wardrobe, but I did buy these trousers. I've wanted some green trousers for a while, and these are from Mango, but I have taken about a foot off the length because they were way too long, and I've also altered the waist because they fitted beautifully on my hips, but they were too tight on the waist, and it was a very high waist, so I've altered that to fit me. But these are a lovely green shade. It's one of those greens that sort of would work for winters or autumns. I think it's a kind of dark emerald, foresty sort of a green, but it's quite a nice neutral. It's more interesting than black or navy. And they're wide leg, but they're not too swamping. They look actually quite, they're quite slim on the hips and then sort of flare out. They look very elegant. So those are my trousers. And then last in the clothing items, the last thing I've got on my lovely white jeans. I love white jeans for spring and summer. These are also from Mango and have also been shortened. They're cropped, but I've made them so they're sort of ankle grazing length, which is really nice if you want to wear ankle boots or knee boots underneath. They've got a slight flare, and obviously the white is nice and light and fresh for spring and going into summer. So those are my jeans. And footwear wise, I've just chosen 3 items of footwear. I've got some black pull-on boots. So these are a bit like the sock boots that are in at the moment, and these are just plain black ones. So that's sort of great with the skirt and the dresses. I could wear them also under the trousers. So they're pretty versatile. I've also got my favourite boots ever, which are these quite wacky silver, slightly Western style boots, but obviously there's the metallic trend, so that's gives a nod to that there. And then again, another new item. I was going to put some black ballet pumps that have a slight wedge in, but if I'm being realistic about what I would actually wear, I identified a gap in my wardrobe. I've got some white, comfy white trainers, but they're not very dressy or smart, so I did buy these in the sale from Moda in Pelé. And these are like silver metallic, and I think obviously with the metallic trend, and these are going to look smart enough to wear the skirt or the dress, but they'll be great with my jeans and trousers as well. So those are my capsule wardrobe pieces, and I'm going to show you some of the outfits that I'm going to make with these, see how many I can make, but already in my mind there's quite a lot, so I'll be posting and doing a video about some of the outfits that I can make with these pieces.